Yeah, buddy.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm here with my brother, Peter P3. This is our first broadcast since the new year. Well, in the new year together. We were live New Year's Eve for your entertainment.
Yes, we were.
You look like a speed racer.
We played a little hangman.
Mom's on. She says, hello, my dear children.
Blah, blah.
This is a COVID
Free zone.
6 feet apart. Like, this is how we do it. This is how we hang out with family now.
Great. Yeah.
And I know the rest of you all just do like Zooms and stuff and like part. Like, this is how we do it. This is how you gotta mute that. That is a foul. Personal foul.
Yeah.
And I know the rest of you all just do like Zooms and stuff and like what you doing? Like, this is how.
I'm good. Sorry, go ahead.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, I want to. What?
But why am I hearing me?
You're not now.
Oh, because you wanted to tag yourself.
I want to promote us.
Share it. No, I get it. I got it.
Yeah, like. Okay, so tonight's show, we are going to ask the community what we should be called collaboratively for future shows.
Well, okay, so let's just say this because now we're up to 12 viewers. We have 12 viewers I could see. And the only person that said hello is our mother, of course, which is very sweet. Hello, Mom. So we decided that because during COVID, we're not going to each other's houses. What's up? My friend Holly's here. So we're not going over each other's houses. I just am very much not into standing outside. So it's kind of like we're at a diner and you guys are in the next booth. And that's how I'm kind of looking at this. So we're looking for a name. I'm drinking a McDonald's shake because my kid loves to Uber Eats everything. I don't know how your quarantine's going, but mine is going like this.
A little something like this. Kick it. Right?
Yeah.
Are you saying your live stream sucks or your quarantine sucks? What's
up, Diana? No, I'm saying that you should be focusing towards the camera. And
I am.
No, but I'm being serious. Like, this is what I'm looking at. I feel like I'm watching Rain Man. Like,
I'm done. I'm done. Yo, I'm done with that screen. I just had to set up some stuff logistically. All right. Pod Squad.
Diana Franchino's here.
Franchino.
Really? It's a CH like a
chia.
I apologize. I've always been saying it wrong, Diana. But I will say that your profile picture is amazing.
What? Of course. Stevie Wonder can see that. I mean, come on now. Anyway.
We have no idea how long this is going to go because I got to see how long I can tolerate this.
Wow. Hey, you want to see a blast from the past? When I was away.
Oh, I sent that to you.
Yeah. And it made it all the way.
Back to Jersey, because you're back in Jersey, Pete.
That's right. It's like full circle, you know?
I know. Well, you're in my old room, which as children, you weren't allowed in.
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about what life is like now that you're back in Jersey.
Well, I have my own ghost behind me under the covers there. So that came with the move in with Mom. Let's see. I got free range of the kitchen. I can use whatever bathroom. It's great, you know? So, yeah. No, it's good. You know, Mom and I have our times on the couch, and then I'm like, I got to go. And she's like, all right, I'm going to pass out anyway. It's fine. So it's good.
What are you eating? Andy's candies? Like you're like eating tons of candies.
Tons. It's a Hershey. It's a fun size.
Fun size.
Everybody, my sister, the nutritionist now.
No, I'm just.
No. Anyway, no, it's good. The showers are hot. The food is good. The internet is fast. But it's good. I got off the street parking, $500 a month. What's up?
Let me ask you a question. What is this outfit that you're wearing?
Oh, well, it's my Adidas hoodie because Adidas sponsored me.
Oh.
Because it means all day I dream about soccer.
Salad?
Right? Salad. Right?
Yeah.
These glasses are courtesy of Vinny Bombats in the basement.
I think I have a similar pair right here.
Really? Mm-hmm. And then, of course, I have to rep. Yeah, those are like the guy from U2. What's his name?
Bono.
And he's got a guy. What's his name? Flea or Leaf or something?
No.
What is it? Edge. That's right.
I don't know. I'm just trying to see if I can look as cool as you. This is where you just came from, Texas. I look like
Coltrane, right?
Yeah.
So to further up, this is representing the Mets, the home run apple hat, keeps you warm.
But the Mets don't win.
Oh, hi Jets. How are you guys doing?
Must
be the name that rhymes, right?
I don't wear a Jets hat that says touchdown.
Mine says home run. I'd rather have a home run than a touchdown, if you know what I mean.
So let's ask. Anybody out there want to ask a question? Feel free to shoot. Let's see if we'll answer. I don't know. I know there's a couple people lurking, watching, which is amazing.
Nathan. Where's Nathan work?
What?
You said Nathan's working.
I didn't say who's Nathan?
I thought you said Nathan.
No, I said there's a few of you watching. Anybody want to answer a question? Maybe we'll answer it. Why did I agree to do this?
Because you love it. Anyway, I can't see the comments, right? Because it's this live stream thing.
You got another screen. You could probably put it up, but you got to mute it. But you're only going to see, so right now.
No, it is muted.
Of our viewers, we've got one from Periscope, one from Twitch. It's amazing how that works. Yeah. But you don't know who's who. Periscope just checked out. You don't know who's who until somebody actually makes a comment. That's the beauty of it. We have 10 live viewers on Facebook and 1 on Twitch. And Peter, you're just so fascinated with that. But you know what you should be doing? Are you serious right now that you just actually said hello to us?
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to hang this up and just say I can be laying down.
Why?
You're so engaging and so exciting and chatty when we're here, just no one's watching. And then all of a sudden you're like Cindy Brady in the quiz show as soon as the camera goes on.
What happened to Cindy? Cat got her tongue?
You don't remember that episode where she was
remember.
She's like, oh, and she froze?
No, all I remember with Cindy Brady is, oh my nose. Oh my nose.
That was Jan. Actually, that was Marsha.
See, I got my Brady's mixed up. Anyway, so okay, we have to come up with a name, or the people have to come up with a name, right? We got to promote this a little bit better.
We need content before you promote something. No one's gonna buy a box of cereal just because it has a fun name and there's nothing inside. So let's go. Let's see what the content is, and the name will come out on its own.
Did you ever get an empty box of cereal when you went shopping?
I don't go food shopping.
Ever? Never went food shopping. Courtney and Carly did it while
I don't go anymore. Courtney goes. I don't go.
No, now, but I'm talking when they were kids.
Well, then I had to go. I had no choice. I had to feed them.
Right. So anyway, okay. So I feel like the content should be whatever sports is going on this time, whether it be baseball, football, whatever, or we can talk about, I don't know, why we drive on the right side of the road, or something. I mean, it should be Free Willy,
Ew, that just sounds so gross.
To you, because you go different thought process with Free Willy. And it's like, it's freaking free thinking. Seriously,
I
though?
free thinking.
Okay, so free thinking with Donna and Peter. No, that's stupid. Anyway.
Okay, anyway, so let me ask you a couple questions. I'm going to interview you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So how does it feel to be back in New Jersey? Does it feel different? I'm going to ask a couple parts and then you go. Does it feel different than what you remembered it to be like? And like, do you have a new perspective and a different perspective on being home?
Okay, so it does feel different from when I was growing up here because, you know, construction, you know, not that you forget the streets or the routes where you go, like to your favorite pizza place or your parents, like, you know, whatever, dad's house, your house, whatever. However, I wasn't really thinking anything different the last time I was here because I was here. Like it was like breathing. It came natural, you know? So I get here and I get my car and I'm like, oh, I didn't know 21 takes you this way and that way. Like, so I have a different perspective, maybe because of the construction, maybe because I'm in my car and I'm like thinking like, wow, I'm really back in Jersey, driving in Jersey and like pinching myself and I can go get good pizza, you know? And like, so it's that different from a wow factor because I notice things differently, you know? And putting that in perspective of, hey, you're single and 46, wink, and you're living in your mom's freaking house.
Sounds about right.
That's like about face and run right now, right? So, no,
I mean, you want to run faster.
Yeah. So with all that being said, it's just weird because again, I'm back in the house in which we grew up in, and that's not a negative thing, nor sometimes is it a positive, but overall, it's just kind of like, wow, I'm back in my room.
Are there 3 wall calendars up on that wall?
There are.
Why do you have so many calendars?
Oh, they're not even all up. I have more calendars going up.
But can I ask why?
I like the artwork on some of them.
Really?
And you know, they have
Are they all current?
Yes, they're 2021s, yes. Some have
the artwork is on that one that looks like it's lavender. I think the one that's a church calendar.
This one?
Yeah, wow, and they're large. When you get up, it looks like you're a school teacher and you're teaching the days of the week.
Yeah, but these are nothing really. This is like a planner calendar. Like you can write stuff on it. This is just, you know, for the artwork and the you know, the sayings, you know, it is biblical. You know?
You know, you could probably take the sayings apart and put them in an album.
And I just might do that. We are at the beginning stages of the calendar wall. Okay, so stay tuned.
And that other one is a church one from Mount Carmel that you went to church with Dad once this week and you decided to take that on the way out. Is that my guess? Am I right?
And no, you're not. And let the proof be the pudding in the proof, or the proof in the pudding of a picture says 1,000 words, because
that's Grace Episcopal.
It's your alma mater.
Grace Episcopal.
Yes.
I knew I recognized the building. Okay, calm down, bro.
No, but you were like, yo, that's Mount Carmel.
I know Mount Carmel. I just knew it was a church calendar. I could tell it was a church calendar.
But you specifically said Mount Carmel.
Because I know you just went there with Dad.
So I went to Costco this afternoon. Is this a Costco calendar now? No.
What's up, party people? I love it. See, now we're getting a little momentum.
There we
put this up. Oh, check it out. There's new stuff. I love this. I like the bubble. Are we playing charades? Wait, who is this? That you've been here for some of the games before? Have you been? I don't know how you say your name.
Blockchin.
I just like reading these names. Are we playing charades? Not right now. Now we're getting to know each other. Well, welcome back. Oh, welcome for the first time. So we're live tonight. My brother and I. My name is Donna Vee. I was like on all during quarantine, and I do a couple of different things. I do story time in the morning with Donna Vee and Girls Gone Green on Wednesdays, Manifesting Mondays on Mondays. My brother just moved back from Texas. We are in the middle of, this visitor. We love visitors. quarantine. And this is like us chilling out, and we know a bunch of people we want to hang out with. But I'm not standing outside in the cold to hang out with people. It's just, I'm not down for it. Oh, Daria, hello and good night. I need to go to bed. We love you, Daria. It was good to see you.
Bye, Daria.
Look at Daria. Pete's wearing a Mets hat. Another Mets hat, a bucket hat.
Yeah.
So, no, we're not playing charades right now, but I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the fact that my brother just moved back from Texas, and he's getting more acclimated with the area. And I haven't really hung out with him because, I don't really hang out with anybody right now. I'm working. Yeah, that's right. I do. I wear my masks. I am a civilized human. You can mock it all you want, bro.
Who's mocking it? I properly wore it above my nose.
I'm going to shove it up your nose like a rubber hose.
You promise? You know where I
live. I do.
Yes, let's go Mets.
You're in my old room. Wait, is my movie poster still on the door from, did she take it down? Say anything?
Nope, no posters here.
What did she do with my movie poster?
Well, she is tuned in. I believe you can give her a shout out.
Mom, what'd you do with my movie posters?
I had to change it because I put my shoe rack up there. Let me show you my shoe rack.
Don't take the shoe rack.
This is one of 4,000 shoe racks that I've got from Finger Hut.
Wait, where are you guys living now? We're in New Jersey. Welcome back from Texas, young Pete. Thanks. Where are you watching us from? Over in Periscope.
Rocking with
Periscope is like so cool because to me, like you find people from like Europe and like all across the globe.
Uruguay.
I don't know. We'll find out. What do you have? More Mets stuff?
No, this is Giants.
North Dakota, Bismarck. What's up?
Don't you know? Hey, it's freaking cold up here.
Fargo? That's North Dakota?
No, it's freaking cold up here, you hoser. No, that's silly.
God.
That's silly. All right, so do we want to talk about what we talked about before with some type of merch?
What, Girls Gone Green? Well, we're not on Girls Gone Green. We could talk about it, but like this is us. Let's focus.
I know, but I'm just trying to help you out. My bad.
I know. But you wanted to get on and do a show of your own, right?
No, if I wanted to show my own, it'd be mine. But it's ours, because this is us.
That show has been taken.
You know, when I was in Texas, that was a big thing. Like, they had viewing parties. They had all this other stuff.
Pete blow all his wad on sports team gear and have to move home. I've been there too, brother. I'm telling you, it's so funny because I swear you read my mind because it's so weird that people literally, no offense, I have a lot of Jets gear, but you have like all your clothing is like a sports gear. Most of your masks, except for the ones you just got from Christmas, were Mets masks. Like, yo, we got some love from Thomas Freeman. I love Thomas Freeman.
Should I go get my Devils gear?
You have Devils gear too?
Yeah.
Want to see my Devils gear?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Sick, you're my brother. Stop it. He loves the place. What place do you love? Oh, wait. Some good people come out of Jersey, but I still hate on Jersey. I love this place. Listen, I have to say, I haven't really been many places besides, I lived in Florida when I was younger. Love that.
What part of Florida was that again?
Tampa.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes, that is so true.
Who knew? You could have bought gear back then, and it would have been worth so much now.
It would have been vintage.
It could have been so much worth now because of Tom Brady.
Tampa is nice. I like St. Pete's Beach. I've never been there. I do love.
Is awesome. We went there for vacation. in my previous married life, which I'm single, it is. But anyway.
How many times he's like, I'm single. I'm single Pete.
Yeah. No, so in my married life, we went to St. Pete, and it was funny as heck, man. It was a great place down there. So
I love Key West.
You love what?
Key West.
Oh yeah. Did you ever been to the Keys?
I've only been to Key West. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Pete over here trying to flip Brady's jersey on eBay. Pete, you young single dog. I don't know who you are. He's funny.
He is. I don't know who the blocking is. Blocking, please reveal yourself.
No.
Now. Blocking. It sounds like rocking with docking, but it's blocking.
Sounds like docking, yeah. Oh, that's so funny though.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Hey, I'm trying to flip Brady jerseys. I mean, I'll flip whatever. I'll flip burgers at this point. Did I also mention that I'm unemployed, living at my mom's and single? Hey, midlife crisis.
You're in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
You just got home.
Right.
You're an IT guy. You got job searches out all over.
I do.
You're going to be good.
No. Look, I am doing everything right, I feel, as far as getting settled in, making my bed every morning, doing all the right good stuff, right? So the energy is going to come back threefold.
Yeah.
Yeah, great story. My sister, everyone.
Great story, bro. I got a girl for you.
Well, she's not my type, because usually my type have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. Hey, now.
Dude, Daryl, isn't that true? I say that all the time. Daryl, what's up? Pete, this is Daryl. Daryl, this is Pete. Daryl is a friend of mine from Storytime.
Hey, Daryl from Storytime.
Maybe we should play a little game of Hangman, but I should actually have you guess the word.
Well, that would be cool. I mean, there's no one else here to do that, so.
Hey, Pete is excellent. IT guy. He ran his cables all over Central Texas.
This blocking dude, man, I don't know. He knows a little bit about me.
I think it was just, he could predict it.
How do you know that I wasn't like just a system admin guy and I'm running cables? Yeah, no.
Oh, maybe he knows you.
Not all IT guys know cables.
Do you know cables?
Huh?
Do you know to do cables?
Yeah, I know how to do cable. Fiber, Cat 5, Cat 6E, all kinds of cables. I talk all day about cables. I love cables. It's my favorite thing to talk about.
You keep talking about cables. Let me get myself settled in. I'm going to take a nap while you're talking about cables.
All right. What about can I talk about my police patches?
Here we go.
Anyway, go ahead. Come on with the Hangman. Let's go.
You want to play a little Hangman, everybody?
Yeah. Wow. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
What is it?
Hey.
Hey, Giggle Puss, huh?
All right, you ready?
Oh, yeah. 42 letters, 6 words. All right, A. Oh, I know already. I think I know already.
What do you think it is?
I think you're missing a letter there. Wait. No. Well, wait. F? Is there an F? I think nope. Oh, no F? Oh, so no, I don't know the clue. I don't know the thing. Let's do it. N is in,
what's N up? Happy
N
New Year.
Happy New Year, Dennis. N is in Nancy.
Nancy?
N as in Nancy, yeah. O is an Oscar. Can I tell you what I thought it was?
Bag of BB?
Yeah.
Does anybody know? Don't say it. Who knows what movie Fagaboofy is from. Fagaboofy. All right.
Yeah.
Gina. My girl Gina's getting her hair done. She dropped me off some cookies and I ate them all.
I like cookies.
She makes the best cookies.
L is in Lima.
L is in who?
Lima.
Okay. Holly, what movie is that from? Fagaboofy. And Diane comes up with it first.
See, listen, let me tell you a little bit about Diana Francino.
Cookies. I love it. Now we're getting some action. Hey, Todd Capoli's watching.
Hey, Todd, hockey season's upon us, you hoser. It's coming up.
You said L?
Yeah, I was in Lima like 20 minutes ago.
I get it. So sorry, Peter. No.
You all right? You done?
That's okay. It's okay. Nobody's wrong here. It's all fun.
R as in Robert.
Wow.
Wow is right. D is in David. Come on.
Wait, he goes, you guys know Joey Diaz from North Bergen?
No.
I don't know a Joey Diaz.
I know a Joey Bag of Donuts.
Wait, what was the letter you guessed?
R is in Robert. Really? What is okay. S is in Sam.
What up, Todd?
Todd. Where's Dave the Rave, man? He's the best. Love that kid.
Joey Bag of Donuts used to sell me weed, he says.
That's funny as shit.
Love the hat, Peter.
Thanks, Todd. G for
Dennis
girl.
goes, not personally, I love it. G?
G for girl. That's lame. Okay, M for Michael. No? What the frig? Are you doing a Chinese word? Okay, P for Peter. Pull my finger. No. What is it? U for uniform.
Telling the man you love. Wait, telling the man you love his hat. Wait, what?
I don't know. Let's go.
A simple nod would have done just fine. I don't even know. He's good.
U for uniform.
I don't know why you're guessing the most obscure stuff.
I have 26 chances to guess.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd.
E.
Todd Capoli is a genius.
Peter needs sale? A wet? No. Peter needs a date. Peter needs a date. Word up.
Finally.
Yeah, but
he needs a clue. I was just having fun. It's not a cry for help.
He needs a clue. Oh, that's hilarious.
No, but I'm saying, it took Todd Capoli to come up here and practically solve it. And then Gina DeGennaro, who's like a pastry chef for a trade, they got it. They got it before you did.
Pastry chefs are not smart?
No, she is. But I'm saying,
nah,
it took 2 people in a row to solve this.
Okay.
25,000 people that are watching.
But can any of them put memory in a server? No.
Yeah. Oh, Dennis. I saw the show once. It said M is the middle of the alphabet because it is. It's the 13th letter.
Is it morning time already? Damn.
Peter,
you and me both, buddy. Hannah, what?
We're both mourning the loss of our teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would anybody like to be a guest on the show? I could send a link. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Palabra Jot.
What?
Palabra Jot was from the Reading Rainbow. Remember the Reading Rainbow?
Yeah, but what? Oh, peace out. I love it.
Levert.
See you tomorrow, Gina. I can't wait. Daryl, you want to come on? I'll send you a link right now.
I think his name was Lamont or Levert or something.
No. Oh, yeah. Lamar Burton.
Lamar Burton, right.
I'm setting Daryl. Copy to clipboard. This is going to be fun. Keep talking, Pete.
Yeah. So Daryl is from...
We're going to interview him.
Okay. Yo, those scallops, I texted Dawn. I was like, that is bomb diggity.
I know.
But I don't know how I would track that in my food tracker to get the right numbers for the calories that I need every day. You know?
Why you do that?
What? Yeah, I got an app for it, man. Come on, this body is not gonna be the way you know it now.
What are you gonna do with it?
Improve it.
How?
Tracking my calories, protein, fats, and carbs. They're gonna love me at Costco. Here comes the guy buying a bag of avocados again. That's a good fat.
Daryl, I'm working on it, buddy. There's such a glitch with all this stuff. Here he is. What are you coughing like that for?
What?
That's a gross cough.
Sorry there, critic.
Cover your mouth and use your manners.
I did. Donna, Really? For those of you watching, this is how brothers and sisters communicate.
You guys are too much. Love it. Todd Capoli.
Todd Capoli, I'll tell you what, man. Hockey all his life. We used to play street hockey up at Oakview with Chris O'Leary and Carini and all those guys. And he said to me one day, Todd Capoli said, "Hey, you want to play goalie?" I was like, "Yeah." I put these pads on. Everything was up to here on me with the pads. I couldn't even move. I felt like Kenny from South Park. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my Todd Capoli story. And then we used to play football by his house around the corner. It was like an empty lot there with Dave Wardrobe and all that stuff. So, all right, going back to the top of the interview, how did you feel to be back? All good memories from, whatever. And we're all still friends on Facebook. And I'm sure if we were to bump into each other in ShopRite, we'd say, "Excuse me." And then, "Hey, bro, what's happening?" So see how I just worked it right.
So you're saying I should go to ShopRite?
No, I'm saying if we were to bump into each other in ShopRite, we'd be like, "Excuse me," and then, "Oh, hey, bro, we're childhood friends, remember?" So,
have you ever run into somebody because you haven't seen them in such a long time, you don't recognize them?
Yeah.
And what do you do to handle that?
I'm like, well, if it's a man, I'm like, "Yo, bro, what's up? You looking good, man. That's good. You still got that you were on Weaver Ave, right? You lived on Weaver next to," and they're like, like Dave, and I'm like, "Yeah, so yeah, we all used to play basketball down at Wrights Field or something, right? Right? You were the center, like Mike, right? It's Mike, right? It's Mike." And they're like, "Nah, it's like Phil. It's whatever." So you just throw it out there and hope for the best.
Okay.
So, but as far as a woman, that's a whole different approach.
Okay, I'm trying to hear this.
Because it doesn't matter if you know them or not. Because if you want to talk to them, you just talk to them.
You put the dimples out, Peter?
I put the dimps out and I drop you always carry an extra mask nowadays. You say, "Oh, you dropped your mask. Oh, it's not yours? Oh, well, I didn't want you to trip over it. So thank you, COVID."
That's how you're macking on chicks?
During the COVID? Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
My, what nice eyes you have.
But what if, like, all of a sudden they take off their mask, right? And this is like, they're like this. Hey.
I would say,
you're so sexy.
What I would say was, I don't know if anybody told you, but a true gentleman would tell you they have something stuck in your teeth. And
All
then
right,
she'll
we're
say,
gonna get out.
and then if she would say, "That's my real teeth," I'd be like, "Oh, you better take advantage of that dental plan. See you later."
Listen, are you ready for a guest?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm so excited to have our first guest ever on our unnamed show for our
Yeah.
first broadcast ever. Please help me welcome Mr. Daryl Wright. Let's see. What's up, Daryl?
Hey,
How are you?
good. I'm good. I'm in San Diego, so welcome to California.
Wow,
All
you
right.
guys are in complete lockdown, right?
We are, yes. We're not doing too well, but LA's doing even worse.
Really?
Yeah.
So Daryl, I'm Peter, Donna's brother.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah,
Cool. So we had an office when I was working in Torrance, California, which is, if you're familiar, a suburb of LA.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I was talking with someone the other day, and they said every 9 seconds someone is passing away in California due to COVID.
Really?
That's
Wow.
what they told me. And, I didn't Google it or anything because the source was very good, but it just shows the impact that it's happening every 9 seconds as we're talking. I mean, that's just, I don't know, it's unfathomable to me.
Wow. That
yeah.
seems like an incredible number. In all of California, you're talking about every 9 seconds?
They were saying in like the area of LA.
Oh, I think it's about, yeah, I think I've seen numbers like 500 a day.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know that it was that intense right now there.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's anywhere from 5 to 50 here in San Diego. So that's
So
anywhere.
what are the restrictions like over there, Daryl? Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, it's basically no restaurants or bars are open, or gyms or movie theaters. Everything is, or food is basically to go, or grocery stores. I mean, they're not stopping you from walking down the street or going out. They would prefer that you stay inside.
Yeah.
So, I mean, life is still going on, but business is like completely stopped, with the exception of some.
Yeah.
So that would affect our cousin, Mazzarella, because she's a hair.
Oh yeah, the salons are closed.
Oh yeah, all the haircut places are closed. I grabbed a haircut before when there was a short period of time where they were open, and I had gone like 5 months or 6 months without a haircut. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that you're here. So, like, what's up, Daryl? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm in video production. I videotape special events, mostly for business.
Oh, cool.
And been doing that for 25 years. I'm self-employed.
When did you start? When you were like 20 or something?
I started right after college when I was, I guess, 25. Yeah. So
there you go.
There you go.
How's your business been impacted with everything?
Completely. I mean, just total devastation. Because a lot of my clients are corporate clients, and all the corporate clients are not allowing their people to fly around
Right.
and go to different cities, and because of that, there's nothing to videotape or stream. I actually do streaming and online services for the market research industry.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's completely stopped.
Wow. What do you do to keep yourself busy?
I watch story time.
Yay! I know that you do. I love that.
That's a great answer.
That is a great answer. I'm glad that I could, be there for you in the morning. I love that.
Yeah, at 7 a.m.
I know I have a couple people from California. Jim Tomlinson is another guy from California that watches. And it's like, I think that's so awesome. I'm like, woo! So at least, we get to start the morning like bright and cheery together.
Hey, Daryl, I have a question for you.
Yes, Peter.
So I'm an IT guy. I manage data centers and equipment and help desk and all that kind of stuff for, I don't know, 17, 18 years. And you were talking about your video production business that you have. Have you ever done anything prior to all this web stuff and just done promotional videos that you can import into like a PowerPoint and then they put it up on the big screen at presentation type thing? So that kind of thing as well, would you do?
Sure. I use Final Cut to do all my editing, or Adobe Premiere.
Right. Okay.
So I've created, PowerPoint presentations or photo montages to show at events, and of course integrated those PowerPoints if I'm videotaping a seminar. I put those things into the video.
Yeah, no, I think that's like really cool that the technology exists and you could do it and it's evolved and you can put music behind it and it's just more than clicking next slide, next slide, next slide.
Yeah.
You know, it is a production. You're like producing a show. Like here comes the CEO, and you want to get him walking up and firing up his team
I
and all
cannot
that.
do that.
Well, but Donna, you are just going crazy here with all your streaming, and you're very advanced for for what you're doing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
It's just I like to talk to people, and I
your
can't
production
imagine.
value and your video is like photography, and your lighting and sound and everything else is just perfect. So
Thank you. That's so nice to hear. That's
Mhm.
awesome because I'm literally. You want to know what my lighting is right now? You ready? Look at this light. It's like a garage light.
Hey, it works. At least you're not sitting in front of a window,
Exactly. That's what I use
being
down
all
here.
backlit or something. Or like myself right now, I got a big light here behind my head, and it looks.
That's all right.
It looks amazing. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long have you lived in California? Your whole life?
My whole life I've lived in San Diego. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Went to San Diego State. So
nice.
Mm-hmm.
We also had, because I was in the freight forwarding industry, we also had an office in San Diego, and for lunch we would go out, and sometimes some of the locals would get lost and find themselves crossing the border, and you can't turn back.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we're only 25 miles from the border. I mean, I'm only 25 more miles from the border, but you don't go there.
We were a little closer, our office, because we dealt with the carriers and the freight forwarders and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, one of the days that I was out there for business, or 1 week, they were like, "You better have your GPS on, because if you take the wrong turn,
you miss that last exit."
That's right, and they don't care. I mean, you're a U.S. citizen without a passport or whatever, and you're there.
Yeah.
And Mama couldn't come get me.
The last thing I heard was, even with a passport, you're not coming back.
Right. Yeah.
Right now, I mean.
Well, this was at least two years ago that I traveled.
Yeah.
But
and you traveled to TJ or went further? Or what?
No, just to TJ.
Just to TJ.
Yeah.
Wow. You're daring.
Well, I mean, I didn't do it alone, which was good, but
Look who's on. Dawn Maloney's on. She says, "Hey."
Oh, hey, Dawn.
Nobody's sleeping tonight. I love that. But it's 3 hours earlier, so it's 9 o'clock by you.
Yeah.
It's already tomorrow by us. This is weird. It's tomorrow and today at the same time.
Well, it's just like, I'm amazed because my home-based company was based in Switzerland, which is 11 hours, or I'm sorry, a few hours. I don't know what the exact is, but it's like I'm going to bed. They're just getting up. I'm walking into work and it's noon by them. So if we had any systems hosted over there that went down, we had to kind of like either wake somebody up or just wait.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, time zones are something that could be a subject too, Donna. How it affects everybody's mood and spirit and everything.
What, all the stuff that's going on, you mean?
No, how certain time zones affect
Oh,
people's
time zones.
behaviors and attitude. Like, I want to get rid of daylight savings time. It has zero value to me.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
What do you think, Daryl?
It doesn't really matter to me one way or the other. I mean, you get used to it either way. I know the farmers like it, you know.
Yeah.
Right. But in Arizona, like, they don't have to do it, or there's some state out there they're like, we're not doing it. And
yeah, it's Arizona, and then there's some Indian reservation, I guess. It's right on the border of Arizona and New Mexico or something, and part of it observes it and part of it doesn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, see, we could do a whole segment on time zones now.
Whole segment.
That's exciting.
Thank you, Daryl.
If you wouldn't mind video on it and then beaming it up to wherever, you know?
Peter.
What? I'm trying to promote his business. Do you have a website, being that we have like 5 people watching?
I have several of them, yeah. My main one is my name or just DWVP.
Whoa, look at that. It's like the universe brought us together because I'm PV and you're VP.
And you're VP.
Video, yeah.
See? Wow. Peter.
And then I do a children's drawing program called the Draw Squad.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you said Reading Rainbow, so it's about the time of Captain Mark and Draw Squad.
Yes.
You remember Captain Mark? No, I'm not Captain Mark, but
no, I'm saying you did that. You produced that.
You did the video?
Yes, I did the video, and I'm the distributor for it.
Wait, don't talk for a second, Peter. It was the guy that it was a space thing, and he would start a drawing, and then yes.
And he talks about the 7 magic words of drawing. If you learn those 7 magic words, you can draw anything.
Yes.
Yeah, and an orange jumpsuit. He wore an orange jumpsuit.
Yes, I remember this. It's coming back to me now.
Yeah, it was on PBS. Oh God, we did like 100 episodes. Filmed like 100 episodes.
I want to write it down because I'm gonna look it up on YouTube.
What was the name of the show again?
It's drawsquad.com.
No, the thing with the Captain Mark.
Yeah, it's called Draw Squad. Mm-hmm.
I totally do remember that. Unless that's one of those things that's weird in life. Like if you didn't say it, I might not have been able to retrieve it. But as soon as you said that, I remember that because I always like to draw. I think that's why I like these big pads in the paper.
Well, I was just shocked when you said Reading Rainbow. I've never heard anyone actually, lately even mention that. Refer to that at all. I haven't heard that in 15, 20 years. So.
That's so wild.
Yeah. God, I'm trying to share my screen. Show it.
Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you see that, Daryl? You can see it. I totally remember that show.
Yep, Captain Mark. Mark Kissler. His name is Mark Kissler, was the artist.
Yes.
And so I distribute the videos for just this program called the Draw Squad.
That is so cool.
And the Secret City Adventures and the 7 Magic Words. And then there's a book that goes along with it, the one you're seeing right there, the Draw Squad.
This one.
Wait a second. The one where he did the 7, the secret, what was it called?
Well, there's Draw Squad, which is for homeschoolers and for classroom, mostly elementary, and then that was 40. That's 44 lessons. There you go.
Wow.
And then the other one is called the Secret City Adventures, and there's 100 of those, and that's what was on PBS.
I feel like he used to do. Did he do a lot of? Wait, let me see.
He came out to schools even.
But I feel like this is what I'm remembering.
Did assemblies. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, he taught you how to draw like these.
Yeah, are you going to draw the castle too?
Yes,
I want to see a full castle from you.
I remember that. That's so wild.
You progress, drawing in the little characters all the way to once you get to the expert level, you can draw an entire castle.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Because I used to love all the different, like, I didn't know it was perspective when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
But then as I got older and like took art in school,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I just remember learning he would teach it in very simplistic ways.
Mm-hmm.
And that were really easy to like learn as a kid.
Right.
And obviously, I remember it because then he would do stuff like he would do, I mean, this isn't it, but like the shading and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That you're giving the 7 magic words away.
Really?
Yes.
What perspective?
That's one of the 7 magic words of learning how to draw. Yeah.
That's so cool that I even remember that. I feel like I want to call my therapist.
I'm glad it stuck with you and that he was able to do that, you know.
How did you get involved? Did you develop him? Was that something you developed, or you got involved in the production and the retailing side of it?
I started out with the production side of it, and there was a producer and director, and I was mostly doing the camera work for it. And then as it got a little older, and they stopped producing it, I offered to do the all the distribution. And
that is very cool.
So yeah, if you want a draw squad, I'm the only one.
That's so interesting.
So we duplicate them, and right now, with all this free time, I'm gonna put it on a online service instead of the DVDs that you just saw there.
Donna, put his website up in the comments or something.
All right, so tell me again what it would be so I can put it up on for people to see.
Oh, well, Peter was doing a great job at drawsquad.com.
Okay. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He could share his screen again. I just wanted to make sure you're okay with us sharing the stuff up there.
Yeah.
All right, give me a sec.
Yeah. That's amazing. What a wild... See, this is what I love. This to me is more of even not like a topic, but how small the world is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like here it is. I start doing this one thing. You and I connect through that. Now it's late at night. Who wants to come on? You're the only taker. You come on. And I remember this like it was yesterday.
Now you know my secret for why I watch Storytime.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm glad you do. And that's I'm honored that you do.
Yeah, because of I do this with kids, and yeah, and
that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So here's just a thought. And
I totally remember that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I can actually hear his voice. Like I remember his voice as a kid.
Here's a thought, Daryl.
Yes, Peter.
Do you think it would be, I don't know, appropriate might not be the right word, but for something like this to now say how to cope with COVID with the draw squad, and then you do drawings with, masks and like kind of like a public service announcement, but on the children level, so they have a better understanding other than mommy and daddy saying, you got to wear your mask and this is how we have to do it. Kind of like make like I don't know, maybe a character or Mask Man or something,
Yeah, it would have to. I mean, I do like the concept and the idea, and obviously we're not involved with Captain Mark anymore.
Okay.
So it'd have to be a new head character. He's gone his own way, basically. So
yeah.
And
Well,
I
they
mean,
never
we're talking
made a
about,
one-timer. You got
you know, we're talking about something from the 80s and 90s here.
Yeah. Yeah, we totally are. Not
Mhm.
to age myself, but I think I remember that when I was probably like 8 years old, which was 1980.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I guess what you're saying is the audience from back then is
No,
the
he's no longer able to continue to make things.
Right. Not with Captain Mark.
Correct. That
so we could
character.
do, we could do
It
a
would
different
have to be
character, though,
something
right?
totally new, and yeah, a totally new
Character.
character and start all over. And obviously,
Superhero.
not going to put anything like that into it at this point, or I don't know of anyone. I don't really do the development of. I don't do any of the pre-production work, you know, script writing or directing or anything like that. It's mostly just the camera work and then the post-production, editing, and duplication,
That's really
or
cool.
or the streaming of it. You know.
Yeah. I mean, what I think what's really cool about this, if you do change it over to, let's say, more of a modern way to, distribute it and not do it on DVDs as much, the cool thing is it's timeless. I mean,
Right.
what they taught in that, I mean, I can remember it. There's like such simplistic ways to learn the basics, but you could, I think it's still relevant today because
Right.
it was timeless. It wasn't about a specific time or place. It was just the tools on how to draw.
Right, and that's what the 7 magic words are from, and just drawing all the time and practicing and sending your drawings in. I get drawings from kids all over the U.S. and we send them back, a special thank you and a membership card and stuff like that.
Cool.
They become part of the club.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And like they like getting things in the mail.
Yeah.
When you're that age.
Stuff in the mail.
Well, as long as it's not a bill,
Exactly. That's what we usually get nowadays, but it is so true. Like, who doesn't like getting stuff in the mail?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the new we're gonna do away with the DVDs and go more to on-demand streaming of the product that they can get it right away, and a subscription service. So instead of paying, one time $300 or $400 for all of it, you pay $20 a month.
Yeah, that's cool.
People like that figure of $20, and then they just forget about it, and it goes on their credit card every month.
Yeah,
that's an interesting idea.
I just can't believe how much I remember all this.
I can't either. I'm shocked, but in a way, kind of not, because anybody our age that I mention it to, they instantly, remember it. You try to ask somebody 25, and no.
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't really click to the name right away.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you started to describe it, and you told me it was the Captain Mark, like I remember his outfit, uniform, whatever you want to call it. Hey, our cousin from Texas is on. What's up, Eddie?
What's up, Ed?
He's the same. He's my age. Well, I'm the oldest out of the cousins, but he might remember this. But I remember it because it was just, it was really cool. And like you instantly learned how to do stuff.
Peter, I just got a great idea. We can put you in that orange jumpsuit.
Yeah.
And this could be a whole new career for you. You could be Captain Mark #2.
Let's do it. Well,
would you fit into that jumpsuit, do you think? I know you don't have the mustache there, but
I'm working on it. But would I fit into it? Yeah, I lost a lot of weight, so I can definitely fit into that bad boy.
He was a tall
I meant mostly, not size, but personality and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm a chameleon. I can fit into any personality.
Yeah. Well, Donna's the comedian here.
Yeah.
He's the comedian. I'm the chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's great.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. I mean, I'm excited. Let's really brainstorm and do this, and then
I can't wait to like look at it later.
put out an app and whatnot, and get residuals. And hey, you know,
you're starting to talk like him now, and that's why he's not with us anymore. Yeah, you know
everybody always wants
that it was all him.
So no, it's all about us. Us.
Whoever pays for the whole production to be done, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Now I want to start I'm going to go sketching stuff. I don't know.
Me first.
Daryl, you're amazing. I'm so excited. I'm glad that you watched Storytime. I'm glad that you came on here.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you.
Before we go and see if, like, maybe I don't know if my cousin's going to show up. Anything else you want to talk about? No? Peter, you got to learn to be a host of a show. You're focused on that computer. You got to look at the person. I'm talking to Daryl right now.
You know, I love my
California. This is
I love my big sister. You know.
You know what the best part is?
I'm the same way with my sister. Yeah. I'm exactly the same with my sister. So.
Hey, you know what's the best thing about being in technology, Donna? I don't know.
What's that?
Your internet can go out. I know where you live.
Oh, Daryl.
Snip, snip.
Daryl's like, I didn't come here to like be the referee.
We're all good.
Well, I think it's fun.
One more time on your website.
Wait, he said he thinks it's funny.
The production is my name, or it's also DWVP.
Cool. Thanks.
.com. Yeah.
You got
it going up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Promoting Daryl.
Yep. That's me.
That's
I'm real. I'm real. I'm not a scammer.
I know. That's awesome.
I'm not some weirdo, you know, watching your story time.
That's all right. I welcome everybody. I send love and light to everybody the same.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Donna, his site is ready to be up.
You want to share it? Let's share it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Peter is on this.
Peter is Mr. IT. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm trying, but, you know, I don't know how to host a show. So.
Well, that's okay. I'll host a show. You're the IT guy.
Right.
Do you do web pages? Do you do any web design or anything?
No, but it's something that I should get into. You know, I mean, my brain is like tons of things. I just have to practice putting it in practice. You know, I have all these ideas, and it's like, okay, what are you gonna do with it? It's like, I don't know. You know, so.
Well, we're all taking a little time off right now. More time than we actually wanted to.
Yeah.
Unplanned, but
it's a reinventing process.
Absolutely. All this has to be completely reinvented, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's all going online. Everything's online, and
so when I click on this, is directions to the studio?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's not open now, right?
No.
COVID, right?
Yeah. I mean, we do it by appointment basically right now. You know, somebody wants to come in and drop off some duplication, you know, some old videotapes and want them digitized or something.
Okay.
They can come in and do that, but we're not seeing people coming in and sitting down and doing an editing, you know, appointment with them side by side.
Interesting. I have a question about that. When you have some old 8mm stuff, if it's dry and can break, is it still possible to convert or no?
Yes, I can do that. There's some secrets of the trade to preserve it and to help it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's lubricating the film. That's one of the ways. It really depends on what's wrong with it, you know.
Age.
Well, I mean, we've done stuff all the way down to, you know, the 40s, 50s.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're 70 years old, and not really had a problem with it. It really depends on how it was stored, you know, in a closet or was it in a shed in the backyard.
Right.
But yeah.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
I remember in high school I took a photography class, and they had a lab with the chemicals and all that. So
Wow.
yeah, we had the little.
You go all the way back to the darkroom era.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the one thing was make sure you have the sign out the door, dark room in use, because people just don't think, and they're like, oh, what's in this door? And then you ruin like maybe the picture of your lifetime because it got exposed to the light.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. All you can have on is your safe light.
Yeah, and I was that obnoxious guy that always said, I'm going in the dark room. Anybody needs to come in here, knock 3 times. You know, like it made it very clear because it's like, yo, I'm taking pictures and that's what's up. So please don't ruin my picture. So, and there you have it. A little story about my picture production.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yep. Are you a Twitter guy too?
No, mostly just Facebook.
Okay.
And Periscope.
Yeah.
Periscope.
But that's going away, of course, in a couple months. So
I know. And you have to like qualify to get onto Twitter to do video. Is that what it is or something?
I have no idea. You know, I stream stuff on Periscope, and I'm gonna have to learn what's going on Twitter. You know, because it's all just being switched over to Twitter.
I know, but when I looked, like every time, like if I went, let me see, I'll show you. If I do, because I'm sure you experience the same thing, maybe. It just says it's moving, and then you hit move to Twitter.
Right.
What site is that? I can put it up on the screen.
Periscope.
Oh.
And then it just says, like, you have to qualify to get, like, you can't just go to Twitter and stream, I don't think. I think you have to have so many viewers or views. I do know one thing. They're trying to change it a little bit because there's like there are no rules on Periscope. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on that, like, honestly,
shouldn't be going on. Yeah.
Should not be going on.
Yeah.
So they need to like find a way to make it safer. Like I'm on Twitch also, and Twitch is a gaming streaming service, but we're on there right now. And I started to go back on, like when I first started streaming through StreamYard and doing story time that way, like where I could go like, 8 different locations at once.
Wow.
I got so much junk.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Donna. I mean, you've got this so down for, I mean, do you consider yourself more of a comedian or a hairstylist?
Well, I own a salon for almost.
Well, I know you, I heard that part of it, but I mean, you're so much advanced in this streaming and, you know.
You know what it is? For me, I just like to find ways to figure it out. And I just ask a lot of questions
and you did it. And now you've developed this, children's program. Boom, just like that. And before you know it, it won't be 9 people, it'll be 900,
Yeah. That'd be, I mean, from your lips to God's ears, I hope. I mean, it'll be a year in March, and it's wild because I started doing it because I have a friend of mine who's my age with a 9-year-old. And when we went a week into COVID, all I kept thinking about was, how is she doing this with a hangover? So
well, you put on a nice PJs and you pretend like everything's fine.
Exactly.
And then before you know it, you get picked up on a national scale,
I hope that'd be so cool.
And then you won't be cutting hair anymore.
If any clients are watching, I'm sorry, I'll give you your formula. But that would be like a dream.
Yeah. Hey, Don, excuse me, I'm going to step out.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
and let you guys chat. You know, but I have to take a call from California.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
Well, Pete, it was good seeing you. I love you.
love you too, and I'll see you. We'll talk
Daryl
later
and I'll
tomorrow.
close this out, and then. And
Yeah,
we'll
Daryl, nice meeting you, man. And I'll do what I
Nice
can.
to meet you too, Peter. I
I'll do
mean,
what I can to promote your site. You know.
every part of the country here, you know, west, mid, and east here.
Right.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys.
Love
All
you.
right.
I'll see you guys. Love you, Don.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. You guys, brother and sister. It reminds me of my sister, you know, talking to her every day too.
Yeah. Where does your sister live?
Seattle,
Oh, wow.
the island across from Seattle called Bainbridge.
Nice.
I don't know if you're familiar with it, but
Not really. No.
not. Yeah.
No,
But
that's cool.
that's why I just say Seattle, you know.
Yeah.
Husband works does programming for Amazon.
Oh, cool.
You know,
Now, how are they doing over there? Like, what's it like for them?
he's been working at home for the last 9 months,
Yeah.
and two of the kids are in college, and they're doing it all online,
Yeah.
paying a fortune, you know, to get an education online. I said,
know.
you might as well just go to YouTube, you know, and
I know. I'm like,
learn
community
it
college
there.
sounds really good right now, but
Yeah, how would they do that? That 1 year of cosmetology school? I mean, you can't do it. So.
no. And there's really such little that you can do when it comes to the hands-on stuff. I mean, there's book work that you have to accomplish, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this is the year that never existed when it came to education and so many other things.
Yeah, well, I mean, both of our businesses, but especially yours. But you're still cutting hair, so
I went back in June, and the thing is, it's interesting because I used to do like 22 people a day, and now I'm down to like 9 because of the rules, the laws, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you can't like charge double to make up for the stuff you're missing, so then you just have to work more hours.
Oh.
So it's weird because when they first said, you know, we can go back, I was like, I don't want to go back. I just want to stay in story time. Because I was like, wait, we just were told we're not allowed to touch people or be near people. Now you want me to be like, my arms are nowhere near 6 feet long.
Are you doing like the booth rental, or is this your?
Yeah, I mean, I rent the space. It's a large salon, but I'm lucky that it's large because we have room to socially distance.
Well, then you just need to get your landlord to somehow give you some accommodations right now. We're on half rent right now.
Wow.
That's the best we've been able to do. I mean, it's either take half or take nothing.
I know, right? That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope for you guys that, you know, things get better. I don't know what the answers are. Nobody knows what the answers are. I mean, even with the idea of the vaccine, it's kind of, I'm not ready. I don't want to get the first round. You know, I'm like, what if I grow a third eye? I mean, I probably would get picked up by a TV show a lot sooner if I just grew a third eye.
Well, you're going to have your own TV show. I'm going to be flipping the channels, and then all of a sudden, you know, first thing in the morning, Donna Vee is reading to the kiddies.
That's amazing. I love that. I hope, like I said, from your lips to God's ears. This has been such a pleasure, Daryl.
Oh, yeah, you too.
I'm gonna go. It's like here is after midnight. I got to be up for the kids. But
I was going to ask you, how are you going to get up in 7 hours or 6.5? Wow, I better let you go.
Okay. But it was a pleasure talking to you. I'll talk to you again.
All right. Nice.
All right. Thanks, Daryl.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Daryl.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you guys, what a cool show that was. It was so nice to actually get to talk to Daryl. And Dennis, you're going to get tested tomorrow? Wow, I mean, are you doing it for any particular reason? Are you doing it for just to know? Or did you were you in contact with anybody? You know, I mean, I hope you're okay. Like I always say, I hope everybody's okay out there, staying safe and doing what they have to do to feel comfortable and safe. But honestly, this has been fun. And my brother left. Daryl, that was the coolest thing. I cannot believe the flashback of the drawsquad.com and like everything. And that is, wait, Dennis. Yep, you were in contact with someone? Ooh. I hope you're okay. But I am going to say goodnight because I need to go to sleep. I worked all day and it is definitely time to go. So this is how it works. Pete just peaced out on us. But thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the morning for story time. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. Dennis, good luck. Let me know how that goes, please. And I'll see you guys in the morning.